I'm here doing a lot of things. Woo, that's painful. I can put you right. Oh gosh, lights everywhere. Is that too dark? Probably is. Well, hello. Good to you. Hello, Carolyn. I'm trying to do this on my, hello, there's 3 people here. I'm trying to do this on my laptop instead of my iPhone because the iPhone always dies. But I got some setup to do, so I thought I'd get that started. One of the things I have to do at least once every 2 months is grind turkey. So as you see, I have 10 pounds of turkey thigh right here. Some of it I'm going to take the skin off and use for kebabs, but the rest of it I'm going to grind. So full kitchen, hello, Carolyn. I already said hello. Drew Nation, hello, hi, how are you? We're going to let me slow down. We're going to process some turkey thigh, and then we are going to wash some grapes for something my husband and I call little bags, which are, we just have a lunch bag and we put everything in there, little bags. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Okay, so I need to get some gloves on and then I will get started. So glad you're here. Thank you for coming in. 1 second. I should just keep the gloves over here. So I don't like touching poultry without gloves on, and I'm sure you understand that. If you would like to, please share the live out. I'd really appreciate that. Share it with someone. I will try to share it with, I'll go ahead and get my iPad and share that. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Hello, hello. Who else is here? Drew Nation is here. That's so kind of you. I'm just going to share this out so that we can get some more people in here. We are just doing Saturday prep again. Absolutely necessary part of my weekend. And I'm finally coming back to life after my dance concert. So I thought I'd get some stuff done. All righty. Here we go. I'm sharing this with, oh, I need to turn it. Hi, One Peaceful Mind, Alicia. I'm sharing this out and then we can get started. How do I, okay, more. Okay, there we go. All right. All righty, righty. All right, so first of all, yes, here is 10 pounds of turkey thigh that we're going to work on. Some people find this not so interesting, but I find it a necessary part of my week, and I usually have to grind meat at least once every 2 months, and this is that week. Right now, I'm going to cut this one, or take the skin off of this one because I'm going to use it for, I'm going to cut it into kebabs. So, come on. Sometimes you can't be so gentle. And sometimes you just need to use the scissors. So I'm going to take 2 of these. These are about 1.5 pounds each. So I'm going to take 2 of those and I'm going to save them for chicken or turkey kebabs. All right. So what's going on? Good to see you too. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I have recovered from my dance concert. My kids did really well. Well, actually, I haven't actually recovered. But I am able to get up and move around. When you expend that much energy dancing, you tend to need a couple days to recover. So if you're just coming in, make sure to do the thumbs up and know that I am working with some turkey thigh today. I need a bowl. All right, so these big thighs are about a pound each, maybe a little more, and I'm gonna cut these and save them for kebabs. So I'm gonna put those aside. The rest of these, I'm gonna cut into chunks with the skin on. I'm leaving the skin on so that I don't have to add any fat to it, so that our turkey, ground turkey, stays moist. The skin actually is what provides the fat content, and we want that in our turkey thighs, or in our ground turkey thigh. So I need to cut these into about 1-inch pieces with the skin on. There we go. Now, if I was doing a video, I would cut this, and then I would of course, when I was editing, I would speed this all up. Unfortunately for you, you get to see the whole thing, and maybe that's okay. Hello. Who do we have? The bee lady. Doesn't the skin also add flavor? Yes, the skin also adds flavor. You're right about that, because the skin is all fat. I mean, the skin is skin, but the skin is all fat. It's where we get our fat content. So glad you stopped by, everyone. If there's someone you don't know, please go ahead and check them out. Remember to leave genuine comments that actually relate to the video, and watch the video, like it, and give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if it's something you're interested in, right? If you go to somebody's channel and you watch the video and you like it and all that, and it's not something you're interested in, move on. Don't do that to them. Don't be one of those subscribers that never goes back, okay? I have been guilty of that in the past, and I'm doing my best to catch up. Whenever somebody comes into my to watch one of my videos and I see their comments, I make sure always to go back and look at their comments, or take another look at 1 or 2 or 3, even 5 of their videos, or just go ahead and run their play all. She did a beet fermented thing the other day. Me? Yes, I did. It's called beet kvass, and I can actually show you where that is. Last week, I also did fermented peppers, and I will show you those. So once I get this cut up, I'm going to lay this out on this tray, and we're going to freeze it for a while, so that that's a big one. I freeze it for a while so it's easier to grind. So I hope everybody is having a great weekend. I had a pretty restful one. Of course, my weekend started yesterday because I took the day off. Who else is in here? Okay, we have One Peaceful Mind, we have Drew Nation, and we have the Bee Lady. Thank you guys so much. I'm not sure. You'll have to ask her. I think it may have been for gut health. Yes. So, Drew Nation, is that for weight? No, it's not for weight. I mean, though you can use it in your weight loss journey. Beet kvass is a fermented beet juice that provides drinkable probiotics. And as I say each time, that the probiotics the probiotics are good for gut health. Beets are really good for your liver, so it's a liver cleanser as well. So if you're one who has a glass of wine every now and then, This is not medical advice. But if you are one that has a glass of wine, or you feel like you need your liver cleansed for any reason, beet kvass is a good tonic for that. Drew Nation. Okay, there has to be something out there that we can use, right? Oh, are we sunk? Uh-oh. Diane, what was that? Lime juice. What are we talking about? I'm missing it. Sorry. Nation, myself, I need a fermented drink for weight loss ASAP. There's I've heard apple cider vinegar. I don't think you need to see everything I'm cutting. I would make sure to add honey to that, because apple cider vinegar and water can be harsh sometimes. If you have, it's actually good to add the acid to your stomach. What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to tell you is that apple cider vinegar, if you look up a recipe for apple cider vinegar and weight loss, you will find a plethora of recipes that will help you. A plethora. So can anybody share this live out? I would really appreciate it. I forgot that I should have done this. I should have done that through, I should have been streaming another way so I could do that myself, but I wasn't able to do that. So, okay, Drew Nation, maybe apple cider vinegar. Folks have used those for weight loss, vinegar and apple. That is true. That is absolutely true. But I would look up a recipe. There's plenty of them on the internet. Just make sure that it's, that it sounds safe. That is no good. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm obviously live. Happens every time. So I have 3 steady people in here. That's so good. Thank you. Rosie Wren, hey, how are you? Thank you, B Lady. Thank you. Rosie Wren, thank you for coming in. I am cutting some turkey thigh right now because I am going to make some ground turkey. I don't often use ground beef. But I do use a lot of ground turkey thigh. I try to stay away from ground turkey breast because it's dry. Maybe better for you, but I think that staying away from ground beef is better for me than better for me to be doing turkey no matter what, whether it's ground breast or thigh, but I prefer the thigh. And we keep the skin on because the skin provides fat, and you need fat in your ground meat. And as the bee lady said, it provides flavor. And that's very true. Fat is flavor. So, how's everybody doing? Hoping you're having a great weekend, and thank you for coming to watch me cut up some meat. I'll also be washing some grapes and doing some other prep with some chicken. I will have a video out tomorrow with my follow-up to the chicken stock, which I'll show you that really quick. Those of you that were with me last week saw me make this stock, and I said that it becomes a really gelatinous mass, right? And it's actually the tastiest chicken stock you'll ever have. Listen to that. It's concentrated, and you can add water to it to make it more like a broth. As you put it in your pot. As you put it in your pot, it will melt down and be a stock. So it's just delicious. So I will be doing a follow-up tomorrow on that for my 7 o'clock premiere. So, good, we're almost done cutting, and then I'll spread it out and we will put it in the freezer to firm up for about a half hour. Oops. So this is minus this. This is about 8 pounds of chicken thigh that we're cutting. And maybe you want to see me and not the meat. And there's my husband. Hey.
Hello.
I'm just cutting some turkey thigh.
Okay.
Getting this done so we can have ground turkey thigh for tacos and other things.
Are you doing a live stream?
I am.
Okay. I'll get out of your hair.
That's okay. My husband's here. He said he'll get out of my hair. I don't think he's in my hair, but I always tend to get a little bit quieter when he's here. Where's the dog?
She's outside, so if you don't
Okay,
mind,
I won't. Sure.
Listen
For her and bring her in.
She's not very long.
Okay. Oh, the bee lady, an African-American beekeeper in Texas says hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I was really happy to find her.
Cool.
And Rosie Wren, can I be a mod? Rosie, I have so many technical difficulties. I don't know if I want to try to stop this. I don't think I'd have to stop, but right now I can't touch my computer, so we'll look at that in a second, okay? Thank you, though. Really appreciate it. All right, last one, and then we can move on. We'll spread it out and get it in the freezer. Cut in meat. It's like my favorite thing to do. Absolutely if I could have been a butcher if I could have chosen butchery or whatever you call it as a career, I probably would have done it, but I didn't know anything about cutting meat, and now I do it for fun. Could have gotten paid for it. All right, last piece. Yay! We're doing good. That's like the fastest I've ever cut up 8 pounds of turkey. You guys are good for my speed. 6 people's 8 thumbs up. Sounds really good. Thank you. Thank you. Bob's Kitchen Adventures. Hey, Bob. That was kind of gross, but Bob, I'm cutting meat. I'm going to grind some turkey. So I needed to cut up some turkey, and that's really difficult, that one. Okay, so here's the whole pile. So that's 8 pounds right there. And I'm going to put it, I'm going to get some parchment paper, put it on this pan, spread this out, and put it in the freezer. So Bob, what's up with you? Have you put any new videos out lately? I keep popping over there, and I need to go look. I need to spend more time at Bob's Kitchen Adventures. Sorry. Looking for my parchment paper. Got it. Hey, if you guys don't know Bob's Kitchen Adventures, he's just, I put a link to his videos in most of my, in my new cooks videos, because he's really, he says kitchen adventures, but really he's a good teacher. So head over there and try to check him out, because he's really, truly an excellent cook. And some of the stuff he makes is an adventure for sure, but also very, very tasty. Looks great. He does a lot of stuff with puff pastry. All right, You guys, I'm going to get this in the freezer, and then I'll come right back to you. Now, in the wintertime, all I had to do is take that whole pan of turkey and stick it in our snow pile for 10 minutes, and it was almost completely frozen because it was 33 degrees below zero. So that's always awesome. I need to go put this back. I'll just put it here. Have my other stuff that's, what did I do with that? Right here. Kebab sized pieces, and then we will move on to grapes, and I'll talk to you about some other things. B Lady, Blood X, hey, good. Blood X, hello. And Coffee Outdoors, hi, hello, hello, hello. I spent a lot of time on your channel today, yesterday. Coffee Outdoors is a really, really, really cool channel. He traps things and makes them into, and he traps things and does fur. I don't know how to say that without sounding like I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, Bob, please don't criticize my meat cutting techniques. You obviously, Bob is a meat cutter by trade. So I need to learn some knife skills from him. Bob, have you thought about doing like some meat cutting on your channel, or have you already done that and I missed it? Thank you, Bee Lady. Okay, Coffee Outdoors. Oh, we have skunk eating our bees on the ground and sorts of critters after. Oh, that's too bad. Down in the rabbit hole. Travel. Afternoon, everyone. How are you? Thank you for coming in. This is great. I'm having a lot of people come in today. I did a live yesterday, a live stream, talking about my dance concert and how it went. And if you weren't there yesterday, I have to tell you, I am so proud of my students. I'm so proud of myself. I had to pat myself on the back. I survived. Woo. Thursday was a 15-hour day. I got to work at 6 and left the building at 9 o'clock. Maybe it was 9:20. So I think it was more like a 16-hour day. But my kids performed beautifully. There were no errors in the technology, or like music didn't go wrong. All the things that can go wrong in a dance concert, like the music doesn't start, or the music doesn't start, or the lights don't come on, or the dancers forget the dance. None of that happened. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I was proud of my students. Okay, I'm gonna sneeze, and I don't want to do that over me. Sorry about that. Sorry. Man. So anyway, yeah. So yesterday I stayed home from work, and I spent a lot of time on my live stream talking about the dance concert, and I'm still really proud. I'm still really proud of my kids. I'm really proud of myself. I'm proud of my husband for being, sitting through a dance concert and actually crying because my choreography was so beautiful. It made me happy. I did want to move people to tears, and I did. So, good for me, good for everyone. The audience loved it. You guys, the saddest story, though. There was one little girl. Please tell me you'll never do this. There was one little girl. She's a freshman, just the cutest little button ever. Button of a girl. Anyway, she was so excited. This was the first time she was going to be performing on stage ever. And she knew her dances, and I had invited her into the Central Dance Ensemble, even though she hadn't had any dance experience. And she really worked hard. She outdid herself. And at the end of the show, I was looking at her and I said, "You look like you're crying." And she said, "I am." I said, "Why are you crying?" "My parents didn't show up." She had worked all year and had been talking to her parents about this all year, and they didn't show up. The only thing I could do was say, "Well, I'm here and I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you. You did so well." She said, "Yeah, but my parents didn't show up." I couldn't do anything to console her. That was just so sad. Yeah, right, Mama Goonie? Awful. I remember the one time my mother forgot me at a baseball park. I was playing softball, and she was supposed to come to my game. And although she had been at some of the others, for some reason this one was really important to me, and she didn't show up. I remember that to this day. I just can't imagine how this is going to affect this young lady. Don't do that to your kids. It's so heartbreaking. It is so heartbreaking. I need to let Stella in. Come on in, puppy. I'm on my laptop and you're up here and she's down there, so you're not going to get a Stella sighting today unless I go out there after I get some work done. So, yeah, don't do that to your kids. If your kids are, I know I don't need to lecture you, but I'm on the other end of that. And if your kids are excited about something and you promise to be there, you got to be there. You got to show up. It is so hard on them. It is so hard on them if you don't do what you say you're going to do. It was disturbing. It was very sad for her. I empathize, but me saying, "But I'm here for you," isn't the same. It's just not the same. I tried though. I did what I could. She had never performed before, and she did not miss a beat. She did not miss a beat. She even caught herself forgetting to smile and went like this. She went from looking at the floor right to, it was so cute. I was just, oh man. You guys, if you, being a teacher, sometimes you get the best and you get the worst. But for me, the most painful, of course, is a kid being forgotten. That's the most painful for me. I don't care if a kid cusses me out. I mean, they shouldn't, but that doesn't hurt my feelings. After so many years in this business, it better not hurt my feelings, because otherwise I'd be in a in a loony bin. Mama Goonie'd have to come get me out of the loony bin, right? Oh man. This turkey comes from, oops, throwing it, sorry. This turkey comes from a local farmer up in Glenwood, Minnesota. It's called Khadijin Farms, I think. They feed their turkeys well, they treat them well, and it's not as expensive as you would think. I mean, like for 10 pounds of ground, or I didn't grind it, but for 10 pounds of turkey thigh, it cost me, I think, $40. And you're in the, ooh, there goes my, I'm having a hard time speaking today. But for 10 pounds of turkey, it was $40. Now, if I go, that's $4 a pound. If I go to a grocery store and try to get organically fed ground turkey thigh, normally it's $5 a pound. So I'm coming out, or if it's organically fed and free range and all that, it's $7 a pound here. But so I'm coming out about $3 a head by doing it myself. And I'm just fine with that, because I know where all the parts of the ground meat are coming from. There's no question about this. So I am just going to bag this for right now, and then later I will vacuum seal it. Vacuum seal it. That's what I was trying to say. All right, guys, coming right back. Here we go. So I'll put this in the refrigerator for now, and I need to move on to getting my grapes washed and cleaned to be put into small little packages for our lunches. Wine and have free. I'm sorry, Wine and Dine have had free range. They forage and eat their natural food. Yes. Forage and eat natural food, and it's a completely different flavor. It's very much. I wouldn't say it's earthy. It's just a different flavor. It's richer. It's deeper. It's richer. So Wine and Dine with Jeff. So good to see you guys. Food. The man exemplifies food. Okay. Yay for that. Ooh, gotta free my hand. Oh, you guys would not believe this. You know how I talk about how Minnesota's cold, right? Well, for the concert, I don't work in an air-conditioned building. It had been 60, 55, 60, 61. The building's heating up because the sun hits it. The day of the concert, it was 85 degrees. And in the auditorium, it was like 95. I was melting. I was absolutely melting. It was craziness. And then now I woke up this morning, it was 38 degrees, right? Hey, oh wait, who's here? Parvin's Small Kitchen. Hello. Hi, how are you? Woke up this morning, it was 38 degrees. And then when Troy and I were out and about doing our errands, it was like 40. It's 42 right now with a stiff breeze. So I had to get my winter coat back out. Winter coat. Winter. I'm done with winter, you guys. I'm done with winter. Ooh, which way can I see? Which is better? I need to turn on the overhead light because I got to work over the sink. That's dark. Oh, that's going to kill you. Sorry, guys. You know, the thing I need to get, if I'm going to continue doing videos and not hurting people, is some good lighting. Jeff, Wine and Dine with Jeff has some beautiful lighting in his house. But Jeff, you're also in California, right? Look at what I have to do. Maybe I should buy a shade. That might be nice. All right. I just have to rinse a couple things, and then I'm going to get working on my grapes. What do I do with the grapes? I wash them. Saturday prep. I'm also going to spray this down a little bit. Apple cider vinegar. I make it myself. Just need to rinse this out. Get my grapes out, and we can go from there. Put this in the dishwasher. Are you getting a nice? No, you can't. Maybe you can see. Sorry. Thank you. What's going on? Adventures with Jane. Hi, how are you? Pine City Apiary, you're here. Hello. Was it cold in Pine City today? Because gosh darn it, if it wasn't 38 when I woke up this morning. Oh, here are my grapes are right here. Try and I buy conventional grapes right now because the organic ones are a little bit too expensive. But I wash them thoroughly and I spray them down with apple cider vinegar and let it sit for about 30 minutes or so. Rinse them off. Well, no, I spray them and then I rinse them after 7 to 10 minutes, and then I let them sit and dry for 30 minutes. So, Pine City, as a head for Hawaii and hit the... You're going to... It was beach weather here? Wait a second, are you going to Hawaii? Okay, I'm not one to be jealous, so I'm not going to say I'm jealous. Are you going to Hawaii? Nope, was making a joke. Oh, well, now I can say that. Oh, I wish you could go to Hawaii because, you know, it would be really nice for us in Minnesota right now. Okay. Nice grapes. So we buy, Troy likes to have grapes with his lunches every day. I honestly am not much of a fruit person. So I'll eat grapes. I like to ferment my fruits and vegetables better. I don't know if there's anything about that makes me want to do that, but I mean, like, I don't think I have any food allergies to fruit. I just am not, I don't like how fruit feels in my mouth. I like an apple. I can do grapes, but Troy likes grapes every day. Did you hear me? Every day. So I'm just pulling these there, now you can see. Just pulling these and off of the vine. And then also if there are any that are old or not doing well, like that one and that one, I throw them aside. I would never ferment grapes because fermenting grapes is like fermenting wine. I can't make wine. I have no idea what I'm talking about right now, so maybe it's okay if I stop talking. You know, because I'm all about fermentation. I was thinking, well, I wonder if I ferment grapes, and then I was thinking, no, that would be making wine. It'd probably be really nasty anyway, because I don't have any wine. We'll let that one just go by. All right. Almost done with this. Who's in? We have Aiden, B-Lady, Mama Goonie. Yep, sometimes. What is Mama? I like grapes in my wine. You know, I do too, Jeff. I like to freeze grapes and put them in the wine. That's a good summer thing. Why do they want to hang on? All right. So apple cider vinegar. Use a spray bottle. And what this does is, oh, there's an icky one. What this does is help kill any bad bacteria that's on there, as well as cut through some of the pesticides. That is not a scientific fact. That's just something I believe. If there are facts out there, I will find them. But I like to spray them down to just at least kill any bad bacteria that's on. And then I'll let those sit for 5 to 10 minutes. And in the meantime, you and I can leave this kitchen and go out there. But hold on 1 second. Got to blow the nose. Okay. You know me. All right, let's go traveling. We have traveled. and we are dark. So we are going to get our light, which is right here. I have my light. All right. Thank you for being patient. I always have something going on. All right. There I am. Hello. Now I can pay attention more to the chat. So we cut the meat. We are washing the grapes and plug-in since I'm here. I hope everybody is having a great weekend. Our daughter purchases the official take off the chemical. Yes, the Bee Lady. I like that stuff, and it works really well. It works really well. Yes, that stuff works really well. I like the apple cider vinegar because it does similar stuff. And then a really good rinse helps. So, Mama Goonie, oh, definitely. Okay, so who's here? We have 6 people in the house. Wine and Dine with Jeff is here. Parvin Small Kitchen was here. I hope you're still here. And if you're not, that's okay. Adventures with Jane. Pine City Apiary is one of my moderators. The Bee Lady again. The Bee Lady, the Bee Lady, the Bee Lady. And he was kidding about Hawaii, although I wish you could have gone to Hawaii. And Mama Goonie, here we are. Did I miss anyone? Coffee Outdoors. Hello. Thank you. I'm glad you're still here. What shall I talk about? What shall I send me? There's a song about that. We'll talk about how I'm going to blow my nose again. The girl with bodily function problems. So, okay. Let's get down to business. So tomorrow, as I was saying, I do have a follow-up to my chicken stock video coming out. It will be pouring it, stirring it, showing how I preserve it and freeze it. And then Tuesday, I will be doing a fermented Mexican slaw called Curtido. Curtido, which has cabbage, onion, carrot, and hot pepper if you like. And of course, I'm going to add a jalapeno pepper. But that's a delicious fermented side dish. You can use it to put on hot dog. Well, if you like slaw and stuff. It doesn't necessarily taste like slaw, but it has a slaw-like consistency. Let's see if I can get, is that an okay color or am I glowing? Let's see what I can, I had it on, there I am. Okay. I thought this came down one more. Is that it? I guess that's it. So those are the videos coming up on Thursday. I will be doing chicken parmesan. I was supposed to do this last Thursday, but I had the concert. And I figured I would either go live Thursday night or I would go live Friday, and I went live Friday. And I knew I was going to go live Saturday for the to show the turkey prep. So, Bee Lady, I loved the orange from your video last night. Oh, you know what? Bee Lady, I cut that live stream. I mean, I deleted those too. I was so tired. I was just so tired. And I did see that note, but I deleted those because I was exhausted from the concert, but also I had had a glass of wine and I could see it in my eyes, and I didn't want people to know that part of me. No, what? Makeup? No. Oh no, I left and I know I read those comments. I know that I saw that and I read those comments. I didn't like that. To me, I looked intoxicated. And even though I wasn't, the exhaustion plus the glass of wine was a little bit too much. Don't tell I'm kind of a lightweight. I should not drink a glass of wine and go live. It's not a good idea. I like the orange. Heck, I might do that. Can't hurt. Well, the orange, actually, B lady, that's the color of my bedroom, and that's that. The funny story about that, because there's a story behind everything. I was looking in a paint catalog, and I saw these two colors together. One which was that orange you saw, and then a gold. Well, my husband did exactly what I asked, and I came upstairs after he was done. He had painstakingly painted this, and it looked like a dreamsicle. My bedroom are the colors of dreamsicles, and not what I was looking for, but we just left it because he put a lot of work into it. He wanted it to be blue and like have clouds and remind us of our outdoors. And instead I made this dreamsicle cave that we now have to sleep in. Ooh, Mama Goonie, we should have a glass of wine. You know what? Pine City, Paul, I cannot drink anything and get in front of a video because my eyes kind of do this. You see that? And then my eyes, my pupils get super dilated. So we live and we learn, and I learned last night. I can't drink wine. I get terrible headaches. I also have 4 sips, and that's it for me. Yeah, I can drink a lot of wine. Most teachers can. But I try to stay away from that. I have to stay away from it absolutely before I do a video, or if I'm planning to, if I'm trying to stay up and watch something, I can't. No wine for the kid. Well, okay, Pine City. So yeah, I'm sorry. I did read your comments. I did delete that. What else do I want to talk about? How long have I been? Oh, you know what? I am not going to do this way. I can't share out. I can't do anything. I went straight from my. I seem frozen. I went straight from my channel page to go live instead of going into live studio and then doing webcam. And that way, when I do it this way, I can't share out the stream, or can I? Can I share this? It looks like I can, but I can't share it to Twitter, or I can't share it to my community board. So, got a question for you all. If I left for 1 second, or if I left and started another stream where I could share this out, would you be willing to come back to me? This is not a technical error. I just want to be able to share it out, and I need to go into another place to share it out. Would you come back? Would you come back? Would you come back? Sure, you can on my phone. Let me get my phone. Maybe I don't have to go anywhere. I just want to be able to share it on my community board. And when I do it this way, I can't, it seems like I can't get to my community board. Let's see. My channel, video, community. Look at that. Hey. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to try this again. Puppy, do you need to go outside? Is that what you're saying? My puppy needs to go outside. Live. See, I can't share this to my community board this way. Oh well, you guys share it. Look for community. Yeah, but okay. See, here's me, right? And if I go to, did you get the thunderstorms this morning? That's a long time ago. Yes, I'm sorry, I just saw that note. Yes, we got the thunderstorms. Stella leaped out of bed and I jumped straight up. It was awesome. Okay, now let me try this. I'm always doing some community. I go to community. Oh, maybe I post the link to this? That's what I do. Okay, I post the link to my stream. That's what I do? Okay. All right. I think I figured it out. Yes. Okay. You guys, thank you for putting up with me while I figure this out. Go to my channel, your channel. And I am going to look at this and I want to share it out on my community board. I need the link. Where's the link? There's the link. Copy link. Okay. Community. And I'm going to put my link in there. Come on over. But it's not going to be the live itself. It's just going to say, come on over. Oh, well, you know what? We'll be okay. Oh, no, that's Saturday. Yep, there it is. Thank you. Thank you, B-Lady. Yep. It's just different. I've never done it this way. So every Saturday, so I was talking about Saturday prep. Every Saturday, Troy and I make a list. And we go to, we plan, the list is our daily meals. So this is how we stay cheap and efficient. So our daily meals, we're going to do dinner ideas. Sorry, that's too bright. But I do Saturday through Friday because we start Saturday all over again. And we write out what we're going to eat for the week. So today we're having kielbasa and roasted potatoes. Tomorrow we're having chicken vegetable soup. Monday we're having turkey kebabs. Hence, I was cutting the turkey. Tuesday we're having tacos. Hence, I'm grinding the turkey meat for the ground turkey. Excuse me. I'm grinding the turkey so we have taco meat. Wednesday, fried chicken strips and cabbage. Thursday, leftovers. Friday, we're going over to somebody's house. But what's great about making that menu plan or that meal plan for the week is we know exactly what we have in the freezer and exactly what we're going to buy in the store. And it was so great because I've been buying foods on sale, getting in bulk, like the turkey thigh. We only had to spend $40. $40. We plan for about $180 a week for food because we buy a lot of organics. We only had to spend $40. Awesome. Awesome. Sounds like a good week. Oh yeah. Coffee Outdoors. This is how my week is every week. And this week I can make more. I can do more videos. I can make more because I don't have, for the first time since September, I don't have any after school activities. I've been at school from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. almost every day since September, maybe 2 days off in there because I've gone from having musical rehearsal to having cabaret rehearsal to having dance concert rehearsal. It's the entire year. So now finally, for the last 3 weeks of school, I will have nothing to do after school but YouTube or grading papers. Don't forget, I'm an English teacher too. Sometimes you can't tell when you're reading the subtitles on my videos because there will be a misspelled word. I'm always disappointed in myself when I do that. Sounds like a good, awesome, some free time is, oh gosh, Coffee Outdoors. Oh. Yes, free time, absolutely. I probably will fill that free time, but with stuff I want to do, stuff I want to do. Plan to do a lot more videos, that's for sure. I have slowed down so much. One of the reasons I had to go live so often recently, besides the fact that I need watch hours, but I'm I'm getting a message. Besides the fact that I need watch hours, I was running out of time because rehearsal was taking up so much time that I didn't have time to create content. But I'm hoping my live streams are getting better so that people actually want to stay and watch. I see people pop in and pop out. I see the Bee Ladies here, Coffee Outdoors is here, Mama Goonie, all you guys that come that are loyal and come and see me. I hope that you see an effort towards getting better. I did one of the things that, what are you doing? Laundry. See, like I said, I think you guys found this out last week. I have the most awesome husband in the world because he does the dishes, he does the laundry, he cleans the house, he walks the dog, he walks the neighbor's dog, he picks up the dog's waste. I don't do that. He says, but you bring home the bacon. So he works, we work, it works, right? Yes, practice makes perfect. Yeah, it makes better. It makes better. Coffee Outdoors, your lives are so natural and relaxed. You don't get stuck like this. Sometimes I feel like my face gets stuck. I'm thinking, and it's like, I don't know what to do. But hey, Winston family, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Are you going live soon, Winston family? I'd like to pop over there and watch you. So let me know. That is awesome. What? Wait, who am I missing? I'm missing someone. Something about Texas. There's a Texas-made food. Texas-made. There you are. Hi. Thank you for coming in. I'm so glad you're here. I'm doing some Saturday prep right now, and I'm in the process of freezing some ground turkey or turkey that I cut up so that I can grind it, which I think you guys are going to be able to see that process. And then I am also, I have to rinse those grapes. Let's do that. I sprayed some grapes with apple cider vinegar, and I need to rinse them. They're right there. Can't see them, can you? Hold on. I spray them, as I was saying before, I spray them with apple cider vinegar so that I can get all the bugs off of them, or, all the bad germs. Let's see if I can get this light. I know there's some light here. Here we go. Dare I? I do dare. I'm going to put it right in the sink. It helps cut through whatever pesticides are on there. And like I said, I'm probably making that up. But I like to rinse them, especially to get rid of any bacteria or other stuff that's on there. The apple cider vinegar will kill it. Many of you know I make my own apple cider vinegar. All right. Oh, there's a good one. It's also an opportunity for me to pick through and pull any out that might be squishy. And get these little guys off. Okay, that's good. All right, I will spread those out so that they can dry. Let's have you come over here. Yeah, a little more light. Lighting is definitely a problem in our north-south facing house. Yuck. Look at that. Gross. Spread this out a little bit and let them dry. There's another one. Goodness, we got quite the batch here. I think I pulled out 10 that were going bad. All right. No, don't throw that away. Throw that away. We'll let these sit and dry. And I'm going to check the turkey. Oh. I think we're good. I think it's pretty well frozen. It's got a shape. So that means that you guys get a first-hand show of my grinding. Nine here. Hello, Texas Made Food is here. B Lady, Mama Kuni, Zaneb Shabib. Good to see. Winston won't be here for too long. Still have a lot of people to see it that I posted new things. Yes, that's fine. I'm just glad you stopped through. We are gonna start the grinding process because my turkey is actually frozen enough, and I don't want it to get too frozen. Ugh. I don't want it to get too frozen, and now it's too dark because then it'll be hard to grind. We don't want it to be hard to grind. Okay. What am I doing? I have to get an extension cord so that I can plug in multiple things and continue my work. Lighting is seriously an issue here. Everything but me, right? You can see everything but me. Any better? Should I just... Oh, that ring light is really not a beautiful thing for you, is it? Is that okay? Are you guys okay with that? I think you are. All right, let's get to getting this grinding going. Got to get my attachments. I've got to get a better storage way of storing this. I mean, it works, but... Okay, I'm making noise again. In you go. In you go. Okay, so here's the grinding blade. Right here. And then I use the coarsest grinder. I like my ground meat to have some texture. When I buy ground turkey from the store, even if it's like from Whole Foods or our local market, Mississippi market, I find that they grind it into a paste, and I don't like that. Oops, come on. I don't like it to be so finely ground, it feels like a paste. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get some gloves and then we'll get grinding. I put the gloves over here so I wouldn't have to walk back and forth. As you can imagine, I go through plenty of gloves. Okay, who's here? Hi, it's the Winston family. No, LOL, I bought it on Amazon. Okay, what are we talking about? Use plastic bags for my attachment. Thought it is fine. It is fine. I just think maybe it's perfect. All right. I grind on 4 to... I start on 4, I go up to 6. I think I'm going to go up to 6. Oh, it is quite frozen. What's going on? What's going on? So cool. Well, I'm glad you think it's cool. It's the best thing my husband ever got for me. It was a Christmas present in 2012, I believe. Maybe it was 2011 when I started making sausage. Is that part of the food processing? What are you talking about? This? That's it's an attachment for the KitchenAid. Well, I could grind chicken and all types of things. Yes, you could. You absolutely could. And the attachment isn't that expensive. Once you start grinding meat, you'll find yourself making sausage in a heartbeat. That is if you eat meat or you eat sausage. I have a video called Sausage Number 9, which is my best recipe yet. It took me 9 tries to get a really good sausage. Sausage number 10 is the same sausage but made with turkey thigh. So I should probably make that video sometime so you can see it. The only thing is, people who don't eat pork couldn't eat my turkey sausage because I use pork casings. Whoa, I better watch this. I think I can get it all in here. It's so easy, you guys, and it's so much better for you. Better for my peace of mind to grind my own meat. I know where it's coming from. Okay. All right. That right there is stuff that I don't need in the meat. There we go. Okay, that's just sinew or tendon. And then, how many do I have left? 6 people survived the grinding. Thank you. I will not do the vacuum seal with you guys. That just gets too loud. But what I do have to do is make sure this gets soaked, because All of that is like glue. So I'm going to soak this. Let me get that out of there. I consider every little bit precious. Every part. Don't lose any part of this. Because you can't function without it. You can't grind without each little part. All right. 6 years. Karen, you should store a grinder attachment in the cooler. Oh, Bob, that's great advice. That's excellent advice. Thank you. I will do that. I'll tell my husband we need to do that. I'm going to go get my light. Coming, you guys. Bob, that is the best advice I've gotten yet. Thank you. Nobody has given me advice on that. Hey, Bob's Kitchen Adventures, you know Bob, the guy who jump ropes?
Yeah.
He just told me, he's a meat cutter by trade, and he just told me that we should store our meat cutting or our grinder attachments in the freezer to prevent bacteria.
Oh.
I never even thought of that. That's
yeah.
so when we wash this stuff, we should we'll just put it in a bag in the freezer. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. Bruce Napier, do I know you? I used to grind my own deer using a coarse blade opening. I grind it, run it through a second. Yeah, with beef, when I do ground beef, I double grind it. But with turkey, it's a sticky, for me, it's sticky even if you freeze it. So I just let it go through once. And I like the texture of it ground just once. So didn't you know it just clicked your, oh, okay. B-Lady, you're live too? You guys, I'm gonna stay right here. All right. Okay, I'm not gonna put a user in a timeout. I will tell you all, do not use just the webcam for live. Go into what is called, I think it's called Live Studio or something, and then you have 3 choices. Pick the bottom choice and then go webcam, and then you get all of the functions. I forgot that I don't get to have all of the functions this way, and it's a little annoying. So like if I wanted to go check somebody out really quick, I have to use my phone instead of my go to channel, instead of being able to use the 3 dots. So, okay. All right. So we ground some meat. I'm going to bag that in a little bit. I'm also going to, as soon as I see the grapes are dry enough, I'm going to start bagging those up as well. That's part of our lunch. Troy likes grapes every day in his lunch. We also do carrots, snap peas, radishes. I do a breakfast bar. We grill some chicken and cut that up instead of doing cold cuts because that's highly processed and our grilled chicken isn't highly processed. So I'm up again, you guys. I need something to eat and I need these grapes so I can get this done as we're talking. Oh, well, thank you, Bruce. I will come find you after this, after I get done with my live. I'm going to be going just for a little bit here. I hope you guys are trying to stay with me at least 20 to 30 minutes. If you do that, YouTube gives me an hour for your time, and that's always been that's really helpful. I've been on YouTube for 6 months, and my time, I thought I had a lot more time than I did. When I first looked, after my friend Lisa over at Carter Zeet got her watch hours, when I first looked, in 6 months, I only had 468 hours after 6 months. And I was like, oh my God. And that's when I decided I had to start going live. I can offer some of the same stuff, but I think also when you're doing stuff live, right? I'm going to do my grapes. I did my ground meat. When you're doing stuff live, people can see in real time how much time it takes, or what ingredients, or how many mistakes you make while you're doing something. So I think there's a benefit to that, but I really I prefer being a video creator than a live streamer, but I'm starting to enjoy the lives really well. Bruce, wow, good to know. Okay. What am I missing? What am I missing? Yes, Belay, we'll keep it. Wait a second. There's something going on. We don't know each other. Okay. I know cold cuts are full of bad stuff, but oh my, I love bologna. Oh, I used to love bologna. I used to roll it up and just eat it. So bologna, yep. Bruce, yes, B-Lady, it will keep as long as other meat will keep in the freezer. Yep. Okay, you guys have found each other. That's really good. I need to upgrade. I got a KitchenAid and the manual meat grinder. It's getting annoying it's terribly annoying to clean, but I would tell you that meat grinder is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. Now, I used it as a stuffer as well for the first 2 years I made sausage, but then I found that the motor on the KitchenAid made melted the motor sent heat into the meat, and the fat kind of melted, so my sausages started coming out really pink and unappetizing looking. So I bought a manual stuffer. It's a it's a really good stuffer. It's a 5-pound stuffer. So does it attach to the table? Are you talking about the manual? Yeah, my mom had one that attached to the table. Let me go get some little bags and I'm going to start stuffing. So seriously, little bags. So 1, 2, yes. No, it looked like pink slime. 3, it looked absolutely like pink slime. So I just, that's so unappetizing that I had to get a manual stuffer, and it actually stuffs much better than KitchenAid ever stuffed. I need a KitchenAid. I'm out of room on my counter. My husband and I have a rule now. If anything comes into the house, something has to go out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. Okay. So I always stuff mine first. Not that you guys need to know this, but I don't. So I give myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 grapes. I literally do 8 grapes a time. My husband gets all the rest if I can fit him in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It works wonderfully, but I had to clean it so bacteria doesn't grow. What is pink slime? Anyway, pink slime is mechanically separated meat. It is separated from the bone using chemicals. It is perfectly healthy for you, the industry says. If Bob is still in here, he would know more about that than I would, because he's a meat cutter by trade. But usually pink slime is done, it's not done in a store. I think he works for Kroger's. Pink slime is not done in a store, it's done in a factory. So it is mechanically separated meat that, I have them all right here, that is mechanically, but it's separated using a chemical. And it's supposed to not be bad for you, otherwise they wouldn't feed it to you. But I believe they were feeding it to turkeys. No, that was margarine. They were feeding turkeys margarine to try to fatten them up, and they ended up dying. So that's when they started feeding it to humans. Just takes us longer to die. And then you will find most of the time, if something is ultra lean, you're eating, more than likely you are eating pink slime. So if anything is ultra lean, my grinder is small electric standalone unit. Can't remember the brand name is. You know, I've seen a lot of people, a lot of sausage makers with the standalone grinders. I mean, I like my KitchenAid grinder. I do not like it for stuffing. That's the only thing. Think that's enough for him? We'll see. He likes grapes every day. Grapes, here's news for you. I've always got bad news about food. Grapes are the dirtiest foods. Some of the dirtiest fruits you can buy. Not just dirty in terms of what's on them, but how they're grown, and also how the people are treated who pick the grapes. My husband likes grapes every day. He also likes the little cuties. I'm just not a fruit person. I will drink my fruit juice. I will eat fibrous foods, but fruit, I feel like my energy just is sucked away from me after I eat fruit. I feel like I get a super fast sugar high from fruit, like a fructose high, and then I crash. So I don't metabolize fruit the right way. Don't I have some issues? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count. I have this many grapes, and there is no way I'm going to get all these grapes in his bag. So he obviously got more than we needed. I'm actually not that familiar with it. Oh, you're talking about Publix. I thought it was Kroger. You work for Publix. That's right. Pink slime, yeah. So is cleaning it easy? Mama Goonie, I think that any grinder you get is not, cleaning it is, it's not that easy. I mean, I find if I soak the grinding equipment before I wash it, I do a lot better. Yusuf, ask you, hello. Yusuf Aksu. Hello, how are you? Glad you're here. Bob, what did you say? What's going on? What's going on? Yvette. Yusuf, I'm not going to ask you to speak English because I like everybody to be able to speak their own language, except for I can't understand your language. And I don't have time right now to go out and get and Google Translate everything you say. And I had a problem. I'm going to tell you this, Yusuf. I had a problem the other day when somebody came into my life speaking Portuguese, and their name was a swear word, and and what they were saying was all cussing. So if you can somehow translate your words for us, Okay, meet folks here. Okay, if you can translate your, I am no speak English. Okay, okay. Are you here? You're here. Okay, that's fine. I have to be very careful. I hope you understand that. It's not that I don't want non-English speakers on here. I just almost got slammed by YouTube last week because there was so much cussing on my page in Portuguese. So one of the things you could do, I could ask you to do, Yusuf, is go to Google Translate, put in your language, what you're trying to say. It might take a while. Get the English back and come and paste it. Oh, okay, let's get rid of them. Thank you, the bee lady. We'll just remove. Yeah. See, the bee lady last week in one of my lives, I'm telling, and anybody out there, I had somebody come in who was speaking Portuguese and cussed all over my page in Portuguese. I had to go back and delete every single one of those, or I would have ended up losing that live stream. So be careful. Thank you. Thank you. Bee lady, did I make you a, I want to, Bee lady, you are now, if you weren't before, maybe, did I already have you as a moderator? You've lost the audio feed. You know what? Wow, One Peaceful Mind. Yeah, it was quite trippy. And I didn't get a strike, but I got a warning. And so they told me exactly what I had to do, and they removed the warning. So, oh, there you are. See, you're a moderator now. Yes, and I didn't, the other thing that I don't want to stream this way again. I can't go to somebody's channel from the webcam stream. I can't go to their channel and check them out, so I won't do this again. This isn't good. Okay, how do okay. Bee lady, can you help me with that person? If he comes back. One Piece. Yeah, I checked their channel. No content. Thank you. We're done with him. And like I said, I won't stream this way again because I have to have a moderator. I can't help moderate my own as well as I could if I keep looking at myself. I can't moderate as well if I just need to stream a different way. Do you have a mouse? You can use wireless mouse. I do have a wireless mouse. What will that do? I mean, I'm using my laptop right now, so I can see the three dots, but what I can't do, the problem with streaming this way on my laptop is that I can't click on the three dots and go to their channel. Whereas when I am if I had another laptop, I could show you. When I go into the live stream on this side of my page, and there's 3 different ways to stream, the third one down, and I use the webcam there, then I have all the control. I don't even need a moderator. But right now I need a moderator because I can't even go to his channel. I can click on the 3 dots and get rid of them. Oh, yes, but will it? Oh, okay, maybe I just don't know what I'm doing, which would not be unusual. Wow. You guys, we've been on almost 90 minutes. And you've been with me. And I really appreciate it. I'm not going anywhere for a minute. But I've gotten so much done. I have discovered something. I am not one to do a live where I just sit in front of the live or in front of the camera. I can't I got to do stuff because I get stuck. If I'm just sitting there trying to talk at the camera, I lose all my words, but if I'm doing something, I can figure out what I'm talking about. The host cannot, what are you drinking? Oh, that was the last of my pomegranate juice. I wish I had some more. I don't. I'm going to go get some water right now. And I will be back. Can you hold on for a second? I also need to get a bag for the rest of these grapes. So I'll be right back, sweethearts. Oh, the other day I was drinking Switchel. I should make some Switchel, but then I'd have to be away from you all. Do y'all know what Switchel is? Have you heard of Switchel? Switchel. Switchel. He is using an iPad mini, which is the big one. What? Have you tried? You know what I mishap? The host cannot. We learn everything. Have you tried? Because my husband and myself are both signed into my channel during lives, and we can both moderate. Okay. I could actually use my husband's laptop and get over there, but my husband doesn't want to be in my life. He could moderate, but he while I do YouTube, he plays his guitar. And that's always fun for him. Grandpa's Farm Rides again. I love your channel. I had so much fun there today. I watched a few of your videos. I was like, I'm glad I found this guy. Where did I find you? Did I find you in Daddy Curbs? Did I find you in Daddy Curbs Farm? Daddy Curbs, you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you weren't in that stream. I was in like 8 streams this morning at the same time. He is downstairs in the living room moderating. Oh, are you live right now, B-Lady? Or is he moderating? Kieran, tell Troy to make a good. Bob, do you play guitar? He doesn't want to do that because he's a beginner. And he's not about YouTube. He likes watching me, but he's really not all about YouTube. He watches other people. He doesn't want to sit in front of the camera. I think he has a little bit of camera shyness going on. Man, there were a lot of dead grapes in this batch. I should go. Oh, I have to put the turkey in the fridge. I don't have any room in the fridge for the turkey. Oh my goodness. When I do sign in from the broker's room, he signed in downstairs moderating grill. Okay, cool. So where did the turkey come from? Grandpa's Farm Rides again. It came from a farm called Cadigan Farms up in Glenwood, Minnesota. It's about a 3 to 4 hour ride from here, but the people that have this farm treat their turkeys really well. They're free range. They are, they eat what they eat, and it's just so tasty. So I buy through our local co-op called Mississippi Market. I call them in advance, say I want 10 pounds of turkey thigh, and they get it for me. I also tell them I want 5 pounds. Sometimes I'll tell them I want 5 pounds of chicken feet, and they're able to get it for me from Khadijan Farms. And oh my goodness, you guys, I can tell how well an animal is treated by the texture and the texture and look of the meat. The chicken feet I get, they're so healthy. They're so healthy as compared to when I go to sometimes the other place I can get chicken feet is at Walmart, and those feet are incredibly mangled. It makes me sad to even use those chicken feet. But Khadijan Farms, they're really good to their animals, and you can tell in the product. So good to see you again. Sorry I couldn't help the Boss Life Online. Raise your own. 3 years ago, I raised a 40-pound. Oh my God, that's amazing. I can't though. Grandpa's farm. Grandpa, I'll just call you Grandpa. I can't, Grandpa, because my lot is so small. I have a backyard, but my lot is so small that if my house burned down, I only have half a lot. If my house burnt down, I wouldn't be able to rebuild because it was illegally zoned way back in 1902. So it wasn't illegally zoned. It was zoned in 1902, and then it was rezoned, and we don't have enough space to eat. We have a backyard that actually is split right down the middle with the house next to us, but we call it our backyard because we fenced it in. And I have a dog that thinks that turkeys are fun to play with, even wild ones that will pluck her to death. So that 40-pound turkey, right, B lady? Craziness. Separate device, even when you sign into the same profile. I agree. It's still a separate device when you sign into the same profile. Okay, what are we talking about here? I was talking about a turkey. I was happy to talk about the turkey. Turkey sounds great. So when you grow your own, Grandpa, when you grow your own turkey, or yeah, I guess you grow it. Did you grow it from the egg? And then how did you feed it? That'd be interesting. I just moved here with my ex-wife, girlfriend. My lot is, I did farm in Alaska when I raised turkeys most recently. Okay. Oh my God, 80 acres. We have a postage stamp for a backyard, but it's big enough for Stella. And Grandpa, if you want to see who Stella is, go back to my Kicking It with Karen Beyond Sauerkraut special edition. It might be 9 or 10 or something like that. She's just having the time of her life. We brought her out to the dog park. So no, that's not our backyard, but she was having the time of her life, just running and running and running because she can't run that far in my backyard. Hey, if you haven't already, could you give me a thumbs up? Because I know I've had more than 17 people in here, and maybe it's all you guys that gave me thumbs up. I just moved, okay. I grew and brought a chick from McMurray, giant white. Fun with the girls. How are you? I've been streaming for about an hour and 40 minutes. We've had a lot. Thank you for the thumbs up. It went from 17 to 19. I knew there's some folks that probably had forgotten. We were grinding some meat, fun with the girls. So we ground some meat. I packed up bags for my husband and for me for our lunches next week. He'll do the vegetables, he'll do the meat, and we'll put everything together. So we get a Baby Bell cheese. This is in our lunch, and I know this is not important, but this is how we eat and stay healthy. We get 1 Baby Bell cheese. We get a bag of grapes because every day we have grapes. We get a bag of grapes. We get a bag. We put together a bag of mixed vegetables. I get breakfast bars. My husband gets Lara bars, and we have a bag of chicken cut up that we grill. And that's what we eat. I snack on it all the way until I get home, when I'll have another snack, some hopefully fermented food for my gut, and then I'll cook dinner. But the little bags, actually, we call them little bags. The lunch bags of all the little bags have really saved our budget, number one. And number two, we're getting dairy. We're getting calcium, dairy. We're getting a fruit. We're getting vegetables. We're getting protein, and we're getting roughage. Like I do Kind breakfast bars, which are all oatmeal. So we spread that out throughout the day, and then when we come home, we have a snack, and then we have lunch. So it's been really good for our budget. I wish we'd change up the fruit, though. Grapes every day. But see, I doesn't matter. I don't like fruit. So, man, I'm thirsty. Fed Brewers, what? You don't use chicken feet for nothing. One Peaceful Mind. I'm telling you, chicken feet make the best stock ever. Ever. I've made chicken stock with carcass. I've made chicken stock with wings. I've made chicken stock with every other part. But the best chicken stock, the healthiest, I think, too, really good for your nails and for your hair. Yes, you eat it. Hey, Carter's Eat, at dinner with the fam, peeking at YouTube. Yet here you are. Yes, I had Saturday prep to do, and I think it's going to be a thing. I think Saturday prep is going to be a thing. I came for a reason. What's the reason? At dinner. Oh, you came for me. You came for me. Hey, you saw, I don't have my shirt on today. And I'll tell you why I don't have my shirt on. Because Carter's Eat, it's 40 degrees outside. It went from 85 to 40. This morning when I woke up, I had frost on my windshield. It was 80 on Thursday. Minnesota weather is psychotic. It's crazy. Anyway, yes, it's a shame that I have not been flashed in a long time. What's going on here? Somebody's getting flashed? Bob's Kitchen at Bee Lady Apiary. Where in New York? Karen, where did you get that shirt? Which one? The one I had on yesterday? The Comment, Commit, and Stick? I got that from Carter's Eat, who just joined us. And it's on her t-shirts, the one you buy, I think it says Carter's Eat on the back. I don't know. Hers says Carter's Eat. But I got mine from her. It was a promotion. And I think my grapes produced a raisin. Yep, that's a raisin. It came from Carter's Eat. Let's see. Where are you located? That's being One Peaceful Mind. I am in Minnesota. We expect cold weather, but we don't expect it to bounce this much. Like, we didn't get in April. We had a blizzard in April. May came around. We got up to 60 for a couple weeks on and off. And then on the day of my concert, of course, went in a building that has no air conditioning. It was 85 degrees and the auditorium was 95 degrees. Do you still have t-shirt? You can, in any one of her videos, you'll see her PayPal. So if you go to Carter's Eat and you, she got the shirt from me, LOL, you can buy it, LOL. Yes, you can. If you go to any one of her videos, I think there's a link to her PayPal. Is that right, Carter's Eat? Isn't that right? There's a link to her PayPal, and then you can buy it there. It's a really great shirt. I think I want a V-neck though, so I'm gonna have to go back and pay for another one. Karen just flashed us. Yes, she still had a shirt on, but still. Grandpa. It was 2 here last night, but I'm close to the North Pole than you are. 2, where are you? 2 degrees. Cold is relative, and really 38 degrees to me isn't cold, or frost on my windshield isn't a problem, except for I hate it. The problem is that when it does this, and I'm not used to that. I am absolutely not used to it. It drives me absolutely batty. Because I don't know what clothes. I just put away my winter coat because it got up to 85. I was sure I was okay. And then this morning, I go outside and I have my fleece on. I'm like, this ain't gonna work. This just ain't gonna work. I had to go and dig my winter coat, one of my 5 winter coats, because fashion. I had to dig my winter coat out. Canada. Sorry, I was staring at the chat. That's a beautiful look, isn't it? I bet you don't know how long I could hold this. Okay, now I'm getting silly. And I haven't had any wine. Manitoba, cold, cool, nice area. Who's in Manitoba? I could hold it for a long time. Remember, I'm a teacher. I'm crazy. Thumbs up the live for the host. Thank you, Boss Life Online. Thank you. Boss Life, have you been in here for a while, or did you just get here? Looks like you just got in. I'm so glad to have you. And I was happy to be at your live today. Sorry I had to jump in. Been in for 10 minutes. Cool. Stay for 20 more. I was really having fun on your live today. I so appreciate the work you're doing for us small YouTube folks. And yeah, we really do need more people to join the watch page. Because I think that would be helpful if we had more people to show up. I mean, it's great that we are all showing up, the ones that are there, but I really think we need to really push that. I'm 8 hours northwest of Minneapolis. Well, Bruce. Yeah, so you're straight up there. Yep, I know exactly where you are. Exactly. And that's cold. I used to live in Duluth when I was going to, so did Pine City, who was in here earlier. I used to live in Duluth when I was going to college, and we would sometimes take a ride up to Canada in the middle of the winter, straight up the North Shore. And man, I thought Duluth was cold. Be lady. Karen, you and I in Boss Life are in a collab and gotta find more older seasoned ladies. That's right. Right? Yes, we need to step it up. Just tell people who you think might want to join. Boss Life, did you ask Carter's Eat? Because even though she's got her watch hours, she might be willing to be a part of that as well. And then also the Winston family. I know that is your girl Shay part of that? I don't know. I'm in the group too, my friend. Yes. One Peaceful Mind, Alicia's Handmade. Yes. Okay. So we have to get that watch list up. I also, was it Mama Goonie? Was it you? Are you in here? You are, right? Yes. Cause you were just talking. Was it you that introduced me to the Watch for Watch page on Facebook? Because that's been very helpful. So let me see if I can find that. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to find something for you. Watch for Watch, Watch for Watch. Okay. I don't know if you need to be invited to that, though. Mama Goonie, you mean the Facebook playlist exchange? Yes, that's what I mean. Can you here, I'll do this. Sorry. I am gonna Mama Goonie, I just made you a moderator. Can you drop that link that you gave me, or is that like a private link? No, because they have to ask some questions, right? Not sure if I could post, but I'll try. I think you can because I just gave you a wrench. So that has been very helpful. I had a couple people come in and watch full playlists that I didn't know, and it's not a sub for sub, it's watch for watch. It's a watch exchange, and it's been useful. I just started using it. I am just teasing, would not want to be part of any group who would have someone like me as a member. What? What is wrong with you, Grandpa? Hey, what about the olded, well, very seasoned gents? You're fine. Oh, man. You're funny, too. So there you go. You guys, click on that. That link that Mama Goonie just posted, you'll go through a series of questions. You'll say yes to a couple things, and then you put your link out there, and then somebody links to that, and then you go and watch for them. It's not sub for sub. You can choose to subscribe, but that's not what it's about, because as we know, what's more important and harder to get is the watch time. Not necessarily getting to 1,000 for those of us who are there. It was a grind, but what's more a grind is getting people to come and watch your content. And this is one of the ways you can do it without cheating. You're not cheating. People are coming to watch because they choose to do this. Is Grandpa monetized? Grandpa. Watch time does not pay the bills, the views. Yes, the views of ads. That's true. Watch time does not pay but to get to a place where we can get monetized so that we can get the ads playing, that's what's important. Most of us in here, Grandpa, are not monetized. That's why I am spending more time in lives and doing lives. I am still continuing to do my content. It's going to be a heck of a lot easier now that I don't have after school rehearsal every single day. And you know what, guys? I'm not going to miss it. Usually I get done with the show and I'm like, oh, I don't have anything to do. Who has nothing to do? I don't know when I used to actually say that. No, I won't have anything to do. There is so much to do. I'm not monetized. I am not monetized. No, now. Be flagged off YouTube in a nanosecond, LOL. And it's free. What's free? I'll never get monetized. Oh my God. Why not? Why don't you think so? One Peaceful Mind. Why don't you think so? Sorry, correct. Sorry. I am monetized. Next time I live stream, I'll recommend your channel. You are funny. Me? I'm funny? You think I'm funny? Well, I think you're a blast. I really do. Grandpa, I'm not just doing flattery here. I don't know. There's something about your channel. Maybe it's the way you introduce yourself or come into the video. Maybe it's the way you come in. What's up? Or something like that. What's up, kids? I forget what you said. Like I said, I was in 500 streams and I saw several videos, but yours really stood out. I really like it. Funny, haha, not funny, haha. You are funny. One Peaceful Mind, Alicia, join the Facebook group Mama Goonie posted. Mama Goonie, would you post that one more time? Just post it one more time, please. No, this is not a group only for females. Do you have a group that's only for women? I'd join that too. Thank you, Mama Goonie. I've met some. I've seen some. I haven't met anybody. Like I haven't chatted with anybody, but I've seen some really good content. I've watched some really good content, some really interesting content. And my goodness, can people edit? Or they have editing software that's better than iMovie. And I'm once I get some choreography money this summer, I'm gonna let me back up. I'm not making any sense. So in the summertime, I make a couple K choreographing a musical for Northern Light Opera Company, and I take half of that money and I call it creative money. So for half of that money, this time I'm going to invest in the iMovie, the professional iMovie. Gosh darn it, what is that called? It's called something Studio. I don't know, but I want to be able to edit like or I want to be able to edit like these folks. I know that my editing is pretty good, but I can't imagine. I mean, with what I have, I can't imagine if I had better software how good my videos may look. You know, and then of course I have to get better lighting, and I have to also learn how to do a video somewhere outside of my kitchen. I will be out of my kitchen this summer, so I'll have to do that. But oh, there is a professional iMovie. Yes, and I forgot what it's called. You know what? Don't go anywhere. Don't leave me. Please. I'm just going to go ask my husband. He's right over there. Hey, Troy. What's the professional iMovie called again? Final Cut Pro. Okay, it's called Final Cut Pro. See? Nayantre Tragna Gang. This is one of the people I met in the beautiful watch exchange. Nayantre, thank you so much for coming. And I'm just I was in awe of your totally in awe of your playlist that I watched. It was really fun at times, and I was like, yay, I just met somebody new. And yes, I'm this nerdy. This is who I am. I hope you can deal. So Final Cut Pro is the software. It's the professional iMovie. I'm gonna invest in that. I think it's like $300 or $400, might be more. But I'm excited about doing that. Yeah, you guys, I want everybody to make sure they know Nayantre. We did a watch exchange, and I had the time of my life watching her videos. So get to know her. She's the Jammy Jam plus some. Oh, that's so old. She's a Jammy Jam. All right, go to the bathroom. Sorry. Yikes. Does that come with lessons? The Final Cut Pro? We'll find out, but I will keep iMovie until I figure out how to use it. But I have to save for it because I don't just have $400. I'm a teacher, for God's sake. I don't have $400 sitting on the side of the road. Sitting on the side. I can't just pull money out of my butt. So, Adobe is just about $25 a month, no big upfront charge, and great tutorials. Okay, but Adobe, that's not for a Mac, right? I don't think I can use that on a Mac. Yes, Mama Goonie, I use iMovie too, and I will continue to use it because I know how to use it, but I want that upgraded stuff. Grandpa, I don't think that Adobe I don't think it's Mac friendly. Don't think so. That is the month and you stop, you use your content. What? That is a month, and if you stop, do you use your content? I don't understand your question, B lady. Is that what you use to edit your video? Bruce, who are you talking to? Are you talking to me? If it's me, I use iMovie to edit my videos. If it is Grandpa, he's using Adobe. Karen, I'm using a Mac Pro. Yep, I am on a MacBook Pro. $200 for Final Cut Pro. Are you using that, Mama Goonie? Because if it's only $200, I will have that in a couple weeks. I can afford that. That makes. Oh, do you lose your content that you make if you stop using it? Oh yeah. So yes, Bruce, I use iMovie and I want to use Final Cut Pro. And Mama Goonie just told me that told us that it's $200 for Final Cut Pro, and I can afford that. I thought it was $300 or $400. Is it user friendly? Mama Goonie, what? Who's saying no to who? I'm having a hard time following the chat. Maybe because I'm chatting too much. But let's see, what time is it? 6 o'clock, you guys. It has to be. It's 7 o'clock on the East Coast. It's 6 o'clock here. 7 o'clock Mountain Time. And no, 5 o'clock Mountain Time and 4 o'clock California time, right? So, B Lady, what is Moravi? How would you rate Moravi? 6 for me too. Okay. Drew Nation, where are you? What state? I thought you were East Coast. Mama Goonie. So Mama Goonie and I use iMovie. B Lady uses Moravi. Drew Nation is in Alabama. Drew Nation, I will say good things about Alabama. I had a great trip back in 2009, 2010. I went to Huntsville, Alabama, and went to space camp with 150 6th and 8th graders. It was a trip. I just bought GoPro camera and found Kleinware. Kleinware seems to be really good. Bruce Napier. Carter's uses Kleinware. I like what it does. I like all the options. I find that it has more than iMovie. I was trying to use it. I don't find it Mac friendly right now. Drew Nation, you use Final Cut Pro. Is it as easy as iMovie? That's what I want to know, because I'm going to invest in this. Because iMovie it feels limiting now. It was great to start with, but I feel like it's limiting. Be right back. Fine, that's fine. So Drew Nation. It is super easy. Okay. Filmora, I know that I heard about Filmora from you, Bob's Kitchen, or Bob. Filmora Go on iPhone is free, has some paid features. I like to edit though, Bob, on my computer. So would it be laptop friendly as well? Another advantage Adobe is it works seamlessly with all. That's true. Any of those programs, and kind of that's why I want to stick with. That's why I want to stick with the what am I trying to say? Final. That's why I want to stick within the Mac. Within the Mac suite of things. So that's why I do Final Cut Pro, because it's made by Mac. So I was going to say something about Alabama to Drew Nation. I went to Huntsville, Alabama to space camp with 150 6th and 8th graders back in the 2009-2010 year. Most of whom had never been on a plane, and we had to change planes, and we almost lost some kids because they went to the bathroom. But space camp was good, and the food was pretty good in Alabama. I enjoyed it. Fillmore going, yeah. So, Bob, that's the only thing because I'm old and I I don't like to edit with my thumbs. So, what are you giving all the? Is it all the kids that I was with? You know what? I've always been surrounded by lots of kids, and that's why I don't have any. You guys can take them back. I love teaching, but it's the end of the year. It's the end of the year, and I'm done. I have a friend that lives there, Huntsville, Rocket City. Rocket City, that's right. Um, I'll tell you guys, I found this super fun ride because they have some rides at the at Space Camp, and there's a centrifugal force. Is it centrifugal force? I don't know. Anyway, there's a ride that spins really fast, and you get pressed up against the wall like this, and your face goes like this, right? I must have ridden that like I like spinning. I'm a dancer, so I like to turn a lot. I must have ridden that 12 times, not knowing the damage I was doing to my inner ears, so my middle ears. So I'm like this, right? I'm going around and around, 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 around. My face is this way, this way. You can barely turn your head, and you're like, I got off, I think, on the 10th time, and I literally fell flat on my face. Centrical. Well, okay, Mama Goonie, I can't even say it. But I was having so much fun though, that spinning. I was one of those kids though who would stare at the ceiling and spin in circles and then try to stare forward, and I would I've always loved that feeling for some reason. Isn't it though? Are you in Huntsville as well, Mama Goonie? Or do you know that ride that I'm talking about? Man, did I mess up my inner ear though. It took almost like 2 weeks for me to not lose, all of a sudden start losing balance, because it says there was a warning, please do not do this ride more than 2 times in a day, and I did it 12 times. Yes. Yes. I see. You know what, guys? I am having lots of fun, and that story just cracked me up. But I also realized that my ground turkey is it's sitting out there on the counter because I can't get it in the fridge because I have too much stuff in the refrigerator because I cooked way too much food last week thinking that we would be doing lots of leftovers, but I ended up going out to eat a couple times. So I need to end this live stream. I have really had a good time. I'm so glad that all of you came through. Tomorrow I have a premiere at 7:00. It is the follow-up to the chicken feet stock. I know people don't like chicken feet, but I do. Carter's eats chicken feet, and her husband is going to give me a recipe. Tuesday, I will then I'm going to do, you'll see a recipe for fermented curtido, which is a Mexican fermented slaw. And then Thursday, you will see a recipe for New Cook's chicken parmesan. So I love you. Love you. And Grandpa, I love you too. And I will hopefully see you in the chat at 6:30 before my premiere. And then see you in these, as Carter's Eat says, in these YouTube streets between now and Tuesday. And then from Tuesday to Thursday. And then I think I am going to do Saturday preps. And then a few streams throughout the week so that I can get some watch time up, but also so I can hang out with you. This has been great. So please have a good, I will be doing your playlists after thank you. I will go back and do one of yours too. You guys do a watch exchange. do a watch exchange and click on that link that Mama Goonie posted. I'm getting some beautiful friends. Look at Nay and Trey, they're here. And not only that, I really enjoyed what I saw. So peace out, my friends. Peace out. Live, love, and learn. See you later.